Hello everybody, my name is Bob, and this is a KSP Quickie with Bob. Now, various times in the history of aeronautics, people have seen fit to use skids rather than wheels for landing on. The Wright Brothers, their first airplane, didn't land on wheels, it landed on skids. Also, the first rocket plane developed by the Nazis, it landed on skids. It actually took off on wheels, but the wheels carriage dropped down, and then when it came back, it had to land on skids. So we're going to test out various skids, stock skid alternatives in KSP. This is my skid tester. Since it's going to will be very difficult for me to take off on skids, I'm going to just launch them up with solid rockets and then land it on skids when I come back, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, there's every reason to believe this is going to go horribly wrong. Pedal on the maximum. It's not going to matter to begin with because we got the solid rockets. SAS is on. Yep, that was not good. Not that great of a plan. Well, the skids actually worked pretty good. The takeoff didn't work so well. Let's try it again. Okay, I added wings on the solid rocket boosters to help with stability. It's very nose heavy. I don't know if that's causing this particular problem or not. Let's turn the SAS on. Yep. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, this time we're going to shoot it straight up into the air and somehow try to rotate forward once the solid rockets are gone. I don't know if that's going to solve our problem or not. It absolutely did not. No. Okay. Okay, this time we're going with a jettisonable undercarriage. So I will jettison the undercarriage. Rockets will propel the undercarriage away so I can land again. And then I can try to land. Okay, throttle up. I'm going to activate these engines. Well, that was artistic. Or autistic, one or the other. Okay, I just have a limited amount of liquid fuel here. I'll just kind of speed off here and turn around. Throttle back down. The gimbals on these little motors is working pretty well. Not as stable as I would like. In order for this to work, I have to get over the runway. Or maybe we'll land on the grass. Might be wiser anyway. I'm running out of grass too. Still going real fast. Okay. So we can get turned around. Nope, out of gas. And running out of juice. Running out of forward momentum. Not good. Not good. I say that's not good. I know, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, well, we landed, but something broke off. I'm not sure what that was. What broke off? A canard. Okay. Well, I mean, it works. Probably need to move these forward, more forward. Probably what I need to do. Oh, let's try something else. Okay, this time we're just going to try these structural panels. Some of these solutions are not actually lighter than landing legs. I mean, historically, the reason why you would use skids at all is either you're on snow or you're on water, or weight is a super big issue. So one of those reasons. So I don't know if this is actually would be lighter than landing legs or not. Certainly it's probably not lighter than landing legs and having this undercarriage here. But anyway, let's get started. Alright, SAS on. Activate the engines. Give it a little throttle. I kind of predicted this was going to be a little bit more fragile than the other one, just because it's composed of so many small parts. I mean, you can see it wobbling. Even though this has got a big old SAS on it, it's got some degree of stability issues. I'm not sure why. I mean, in terms of trying to get zeroed in on a runway, it's not quite stable enough to do that well. Shut down the engines. Come on, get out of the runway. Thank you. Still going real fast. Coming in hot. The brake's not going to do anything. Oh, yeah, it worked. It was kind of wobbly, but it worked. Okay, for my last experiment, I'm going to try grip pads. Let me save this right quick. Now, you would think grip pads would be the worst possible solution because it would just hit the ground, grip the hell out of it, just get enormous traction, rip the landing legs off. So that would not be a good thing, especially since we have simpler landing skids that work. But I just wanted to kind of curious about it, wanted to try and see what happens. We're going to try it and see what happens. Okay, SS on. Activate engines and throttle up about halfway. A little more than halfway. Let's aim up a little bit. Ooh, that was close. Whoosh. Why did that explode? It seemed like it was going along just fine. Whatevs. Definitely seems a little more sluggish now. Either more air resistance or just more weight. These are probably going to be a bad idea, I would reckon. Alright, we're drinking up fuel pretty quick. Let's go and get moved over. Wonder how these do in water. May have to test that after. Right quick. We're going pretty slow. Yeah, they're a little wonky. They kind of bounced a little bit, but you know, whatever. All right, let's try it on again. We'll try it on water. SAS on. Bottled about a 1/2. Get up to about 60 meters a second, and then we'll pull off. Alright, this one we don't have to do any maneuvering. We just get out over the water and then start cutting the thrusts. We're going to be a lot slower than this. Well, that's about right. Well, nothing broke. Those things don't float, though. It's unfortunate. But nothing broke, I don't think. I want to be honest with you. I actually didn't smoke crack before building this airplane, but I feel that I probably ought to have. Or at least that I ought to be smoking it while looking at it. The idea here is that somehow these big ass nose cones will float better than anything else. So if I try to land it in water, it will float better. Yeah. I don't think that there's any rule in the world of KSP that would actually dictate that giant nose cones float better than other things. Let's fly it, yeah. I have to keep reminding myself that I actually didn't smoke crack before building this. Not that I smoke crack anyway, but if I were ever to create a design that was inspired by smoking crack, it would probably be it. It doesn't fly bad, actually. I didn't put any air brakes on it, so we'll just have to lose velocity however we can before we come into land on the water. Yeah, Jebediah, how you feeling about this? If I were you, I would be highly, highly dubious. It's very slow. I may use these big nose cones on building my under bridge plane, because I sometimes try to fly under that bridge, with the Kerbal Space Center, try to build a plane that can fly to that bridge. And this seems to slow things down rather a lot, so maybe I'll put one of these on one of those on a plane and try to use it to slowly and gradually fly under, do a loop-to-loop under the bridge. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The bridge that's over in the buildings in the Kerbal Space Center? We're dropping. We're dropping. Woo! Hey! Check that shit out. It works! Look at that shit. It's still trucking right along. Alright, let's try to take off again. You gotta try to keep it steady or the wings will rip off. Check that shit out, man. I got a float plane. It's a weird looking damn creation, but it's a float plane. I don't know why I thought that giant nose cones were going to make this possible, but apparently they worked. I will go ahead and kill the velocity. Come in for landing again. That's kind of a bumpy landing. Hey, it worked. Yeah, look at that shit. It's a little bumpy. Alright, that's all for right now. Until next time, hasta la vista. Adios.